Hey guys, good morning. Welcome back to our channel, the Eaton Squad. My name is Addie. So for today's video are the latest arrival and departure travel requirements for foreign nationals for the month of May 2025. Details coming up. So it's the new month. Let's update the travel requirements for arrival and departure process for foreign nationals for this month 2025. We do a month-to-month update just in case there's changes every month on travel requirements for this particular category. For foreign nationals, these are foreigners entering and departing from the Philippines as a tourist, 9A visa, 13A, and SRRV. So first is your valid passport. As a foreign national traveling to the Philippines or departing from the Philippines, it's very important that you have to have a valid passport. The 6 months rule apply. So before booking that ticket, make sure to check your passports if it's still valid for your upcoming trip, 6 months or more. If it's less than 6 months already, this is actually ground for denied boarding. So if you still have time to renew your foreign passports, do so before making that trip so no hassle on your part. Plane ticket. This is very important as well because you're not going anywhere without the plane ticket. As a tourist, there are certain rules for plane tickets. This is what they so-called the outbound ticket or the throwaway ticket. If your stay in the Philippines or your return date is more than 30 days, they do require an onward ticket to your next destination or the throwaway ticket, just to satisfy this requirement that you are exiting the Philippines in 30 days. But if you plan on staying longer, you can actually do the visa extension, either going to the physical office of Bureau of Immigration personally. You can also do it online. If you don't really have time to do this, you can also hire an agency to do it for you. So either way, they're all legit. For 13A and SRRV, as residents of the Philippines, you can actually travel on a one-way ticket. Just make sure you have your ACRI card for 13A visa holders and PRA IDs for SRRV holders. Next is e-travel. Yes, it's still required. I know we did an update about the new biometric system, but it's not implemented yet as we speak. So e-travel is still implemented. So as a foreign passport holder, you are required to register with e-travel when you go to the Philippines. 3 days before you depart, do your e-travel already. That way, it's less hassle, less stress on your part. You can do it at home. If you're not capable, ask help from your friends and relatives. If this is the first time you are using e-travel, you have to create an account. Yes, it's 100% free. You don't need to pay anything to have an account with e-travel. Then after you have created your account, register to generate that QR code. You can either print or save it on your phone for the QR code. If you're flying as a family, one can register and the rest of the family member can be added in one e-travel account. When you are departing from the Philippines as a foreign passport holder, this is not required anymore. It is bright as day at the entrance at the immigration process. Before you proceed, there's a post over there that this is only required for Philippine passport holders. I am emphasizing this because there's one content creator that said we are doing it wrong, that you still need to register with e-travel even if you're a foreign passport holder. The thing is, foreign nationals are on different category that they are only required to do e-travel when they arrive in the Philippines. because they are foreign passport holders. When they depart, this is no longer required. Unfortunately, it's not the same case for Philippine passport holders because e-travel will be required for arrival as well as departure from the Philippines. So that's the difference. So I wanted to point this out. As a foreign passport holder, you are only required to do e-travel when you travel to the Philippines. Entry visa. Not all foreign nationals are visa-free to the Philippines. For those foreign nationals coming from the visa-free countries, you are given a visa upon arrival that is 30 days. And like I mentioned earlier, that you can extend this if you tend to stay in the Philippines longer than 30 days. For those foreign nationals coming from the visa required, meaning you are nationals of visa required countries, you will have to apply for an entry visa first at the nearest Philippine consulate or embassy in your area. So examples of this are India, Pakistan, Bangladesh. So if you are nationals of this country, China as well. So if you are one of these nationals from these countries, you have to have an entry visa or a valid visa before you can enter the Philippines. For foreign nationals traveling with their former Filipino wife, dual citizen wife, green card, or permanent resident, or the vice versa, you are eligible to avail for the Balikbayan program. This is a one-year visa upon arrival into the Philippines. If you are traveling together as a couple, make sure that you are processed together at the immigration because there are cases that they were not processed together. The foreign spouse was only given a 30 days visa instead of the one-year visa. So make sure if you are availing for the Balikbayan program, get processed together and be ready with your proof of affiliation. If you are traveling as husband and wife, then that's your marriage certificate. And if you're traveling with your foreign kids, that's the birth certificate. It wouldn't hurt if you give the immigration officer a heads up that you guys are availing for the Balikbayan program. That way, you will really get the one-year Balikbayan visa for free. And before you leave the counter during your immigration process, check your passports if the Balikbayan privilege or the one-year visa is stamped on your passports. Exit clearance or ECC. This is required to foreign nationals who have stayed in the Philippines for 6 months or more. So please take note of the timeline because even if we have already said that 6 months or more, there will be others who would ask in the comment section, what if I've only stayed in the Philippines for 4 months? The duration of stay is 6 months or more. Then you have to secure the exit clearance certificate at the nearest Bureau of Immigration office in your area. So if you're a foreign tourist exiting the Philippines and have stayed in the Philippines for 6 months or more, if you're a 13A, 9A visa, 6 months or more, then you are required to secure the exit clearance certificate. For SRRV, they are exempted from this document regardless of how long they have stayed in the Philippines. For foreign nationals who were admitted in the Philippines under the Balikbayan program, the one-year visa, you guys are not required to secure this exit clearance certificate as well unless you have stayed in the Philippines for 1 year and a half. Then that's the time the exit clearance certificates kicks in. Travel tax, this will also vary on how long you have stayed in the Philippines. As a tourist, SRRV and 9A visa, if your stay in the Philippines is less than 1 year, you are not required to pay for travel tax. The duration is 1 year and up. For 13A, it's a different story because regardless of how long you have stayed in the Philippines, less than 1 year or more than 1 year, you are required to pay for travel tax. You can pay this online or you can pay it at the airport because they have counters there. Travel insurance, this is optional. So it's really up to you if you want to avail for travel insurance on your upcoming trip. I highly suggest it. If you guys can still include this on your budget for your upcoming trip, then do so. Because you will never know the emergencies that you're going to have in the Philippines. God forbid that will never happen, but it's better safe than sorry. But make sure to purchase travel insurance that you can use overseas, because there are travel insurance that you can use this overseas. Shop around, ask a friend if they can recommend a travel insurance company that you can avail. Airlines are also offering this, but like I said, double check if you can use this in the Philippines in cases of emergencies. Just some few reminders: when you are traveling, please take good care of your travel documents. Make sure they don't get damaged, no tears. I know you guys have been watching the news on these issues that some of our travelers experience at the airport. Be very cautious, be very vigilant of your travel documents when you are traveling, and make sure to keep an eye on your belongings when it's going through the scanner, so you guys can avoid unnecessary issues at the airport. So far, these are the latest travel requirements for arrival and departure from the Philippines for foreign nationals category for the month of May 2025. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you have any questions, concerns, or inquiries with regards to this video or in any of our travel related videos, please comment down below and I will try to get back to you guys as soon as I can. Again, guys, thank you so much for the continuous support and trust to our channel and to our family. I hope to see you on our next travel update. Stay safe, stay healthy, and God bless everyone.